Hello there, and welcome back to Create Arcane Engineering. In between episodes I've done a lot of exploring again. Made an explorer's compass and found various structures. But in this episode I have plans of finally getting the sawmill up and running. And well, the slimes are still an issue. And also I have made 2 backpacks. So, to make this work I will need 5 more saws. And to get those saws I need some infrastructure. And that's where the starbuncle wheel, which I found in water structures, comes in. Basin with a burner. Depot with a press and a mixer. Now to power these, I'll just place some gearboxes. Place down this starbuncle. And with a wrench I found in one of the structures, I'll turn it around and make it run so much faster. And with that running very quick, the engineer's goggles would be a good thing to get. Those. Which is a little bit of glass. And a singular piece of string, which I happen to have. Also I'll plant some flax, so I can have more string. There. On the head. Break some crops. And go back to sleep. Ain't that right, Dave? Always sleeping, me. I also found an Emperor's Chalice, which is infinite water. Which is quite useful. Looting seems to be a very powerful thing in this mod pack. As you can see, the starbuncle wheel produces 2000 stress units. When you compare that to a large water wheel, let's compare it. It's about 4 large water wheels. It's time to get started on some actual create again. Get ourselves some brass sheets and automate the production of mineral. And get the sawmill up and running and get kinetic mechanisms. And with brass in hand, what can we do with it? We can make brass gilded lapis lazuli, brass casings, have all the Vexus die at once, and I think the best thing we can do is press it into sheets and make a couple of deployers. And a couple of saws, since we do need a fair bit of saws. And with the presses now working, we can finally make some glue. As I'm starting to dislike these slimes just a touch. And there we go, a successful tree farm machine. Now it just needs its bearing and its power. And there she goes. Ooh. No, we don't want mineral logs inside the machine. We want mineral saplings. So after all that resource production, I have prepared some amount for what we need to rejuvenate the mineral bushes. Because you cannot just simply plant mineral bushes, no, you need to rejuvenate them. So let's get on that. We'll want, let's see, 2 storage interfaces, 1 output, that being that one. And I'll just, that works. Break block and place a belt. We will want to extract the mineral bushes with this drawer I prepared, which will take out the mineral bushes if I configure it correctly. It will pull east and it will send. Where do we want to send them? Onto a depot. West. It will push west. Now they need to be blown with water or bulk washed. So we'll place a fan which will wash that. After which, let's see, what would be a good way to do it? Doing that, yes, would work. And let's grab some more funnels, since we're going to be filtering with drawers. A cheap, easy way to filter. Though, of course, not space efficient. A drawer and a mixer. Well, a basin and mixer. So after that's done, it will be turned to a mineral rejuvenated. I want it to go right on top of the fan, which will blow into a depot. Mineral shrub. And remember, you just need 2 flowing water sources and the fans will work, or well, the water wheels. The downsides of early game create, and definitely without filtering, is logistics. Where did I grab the basin? So the hopper will put rejuvenated mineral saplings in there, into the basin, with a mixer and a somewhat longer belt, with another basin. With drawer containing mineral berries that's locked, which will pull all the mineral berries out and put them in there. With a hopper. And then the mixed mineral will go up and over into there, and that's the mineral cycle complete, and the logs and sticks will go on this way and probably turn around and go into the sawmill. It's a bit of a mess. And the trick's going to be connecting all these belts into power. And pulling and pushing it from the belt back up to the other one. Push, pull. It will push up, pull, west. And that should prevent the overflow of saplings, if we ever get to that point, from being lost. Now it's time to try and power all this. The test water wheel has done its job. Time to get everything connected. With cogs, belts, more shafts, and everything else. And of course, gearboxes, cannot forget that. Let's get those, and yeah, and here's a good place for some water wheels. And I messed up a bit with the power, so we have to restart over and try again. Since there needs to be a hopper there, which actually, one moment. That's not the correct place. I want it like that. Rejuvenate goes in. And one like there. Berries also go in. This means I can, I think, easily. Not quite. I can actually easily do it. Yes. Do that. Kill another slime. And that should work. And the next trick is getting power up into the mixer. Small, large, there, and there we go. Mineral shrub gets rejuvenated. And gets planted. This admittedly took a bit longer than I expected. But with it, we should have a fair bit of resources now. At least infinite mineral without any worries. Now let's do an overview of what's happening, how it's happening, and why it's happening. The harvester turns around and outputs items into here, on which I'm sleeping. Then it gets output. The mineral shrubs get put in here, washed, put in here, filtered, and get put into the basin. Then they keep going the rest of the items. The mineral berries get pulled into here, and then pushed into here via hopper and into there, where they will be mixed into a full-on mineral sapling, and then they'll go through here and back out. And the remaining products will go through here and into there. And from there, they'll go into the eventually to be sawmill. Is this overcomplicated? Yes, very much so. But was necessary for various reasons, part of which is I do not have filters, or at least not proper brass stuff. So let's case it up. Yeah, I like that actually, the way it is. And call it a wrap for this machine. But unfortunately, that's all the time I had today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and have fun. And soon the mineral will flow into the sawmill and we will be set for life on the kinetic mechanisms. This has been BDR, this has been Create Arcane Engineering.